Hi, everybody. It's your Agents with Heart. And first, I want to apologize that we didn't do a video last week. Last week was just so full of amazing things. I had a big, and I mean big, birthday. And I want to thank everybody out there. I just was overwhelmed with all the wishes. It just made me feel so special. Thank you so much. And on Saturday, August 3rd, we celebrated the wedding of my grandson, Lieutenant Dan Harris, and his beautiful new bride, Caitlin. And I just want to take this opportunity to wish them all the best that life has to offer. Just nothing but love and happiness. Now, a quick little couple of health tips. I listen to people all the time that get so discouraged because they don't feel that while they're trying to lose weight, the scale doesn't tell them that. Don't pay attention to the scale. In fact, don't weigh yourself every day. Weigh yourself once a week. Just make sure that you fill that plate of yours with just good, healthy choices. And another little tip, and this really works, make sure you plate your meals. Don't put big bowls on the table because it's so tempting to get that spoon and go back in there and have seconds and even thirds. So that's a couple of fun little tips for your Agents with Heart from Coldwell Bankers, SUNSTAR Realty in Northport, Florida. And I'm going to turn it over to this handsome guy who was so good to me on my birthday. He gave me 5 birthday cards, but I'm old enough. I guess I deserve 5 cards, right?
Well, hi, everybody. As we continue the little saga that I started a few weeks back, the last 3 great reasons to move to Florida. Cost of living, no heating, something other than the fact that we do need air conditioning, especially this time of year. Can't believe how many months we go without air conditioning. Breezes off the Gulf, just great. So the cost of living, gas bills, water, those are a lot cheaper here, especially in the winter. Endless romantic options. This is the place. This is the place to be. Beach, everything we have talks about romantic boats, whatever have you.
And I have to tell you, just on a little side note, yesterday this guy treated me so awesome. I had a doctor appointment in Fort Myers, and we were on our way home. And I said, "Where are you going?" And he did a little U-ey and took me to one of the places that we used to always go when we were dating. And that's been a long time ago. But that was a romantic
There you go. Exactly. There's my point.
Yeah.
A lot of other places to do that here. And the last one, good employment opportunities. Actually, Florida is listed as the best state for business opportunity. So that's a little bit about, those are the last 3 reasons I have for moving to Florida. Besides it's just a great place to live. In the news, you probably have seen the feds have dropped the interest rate. What will that do for housing? Not much immediately. All of the experts say it's going to take a while before that really has anything to do with home prices and the real estate market. So watch for it. But certainly the interest rate going down will help the economy, as it's already been probably one of the best years. I think they say in 20 years, this is our best economy. It'll just keep going. Now, another great tip that I found off of our Florida realtors is some kitchen mistakes that can sink a sale. So if you're thinking about selling a house and you think, oh, what am I going to do with the kitchen? Because everybody said it's outdated or whatever. Well, there are some things. You don't have to redo the whole kitchen. Here's a couple of tips to look for. Fluorescent lighting. You need to swap out that old bad lighting and put some fluorescent lighting. Maybe even put in a chandelier, or as they say,
make it soft lighting, right. And then you look better and you look younger.
Or pendant light, something like that. Yeah. So that's one of the tips. Just some better lighting in your home makes a lot of difference in that kitchen. Overcrowded counters. You got a lot of counter space, or you don't have a lot of counter space. You don't want it cluttered with anything. So get all that stuff off the counters, make it look spacious. So I'm going to stop right there. because I told you we're going to try to make these a little shorter each time. I do have a couple more tips about remodeling a kitchen or what you can do to save your house. But I have my tip, and I found out that my sweetheart almost had the same tip. So we're going to dig right into it. Another healthy tip before we go, and this is called stress release with laughter. And it's no joke. Laughter does you good. Short-term benefits, a good laugh. Listen, it's a good short laugh has great short-term benefits. When you start to laugh, it doesn't just lighten your load mentally, but it actually induces physical changes to your body. Laughter can stimulate your organs. The intake of oxygen is much richer when you're laughing, so you can laugh a lot. That does good. Activate and release your stress response. That it can increase and then decrease your heart rate. So it has something to do with your heart when you're laughing. But much better for you. Again, makes for a good relaxed feeling. And the last thing it does is soothe tensions, stimulate circulation, and muscle relaxation. So listen, you need to be laughing all the time. So with that, we got a couple of good laughing tips. I'm getting old. Now that I'm older, and that's what I've discovered. I started out with nothing, and I still have most of it. With that, back to Helen Ann.
And I gotta tell you, this guy here, he makes me laugh every day, even if I don't feel like laughing. And thank you for that, Sam.
All right.
Now, I have a little tip that I didn't know he was going to do that, and he didn't know I was going to do this. So, mine is your last little heart tip for the day. Keep the smile, leave the tension, feel the joy, forget the worry, hold the peace, and leave the pain. And always, always be happy. And when you do these things and add laughter to it, your beat will go on for a very long time. Have a great rest of the week, everybody.
A great week.
We're your agents with heart from SUNSTAR Realty in Northport, Florida, and we love you. Mwah. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye.